Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you're having a dope day, and thanks for tuning in. This is the Sneaker Podcast, Season 10, Episode 2. My name is Chris Chu, and on lead vocals is the crew. What is up, Q?
What is up, Chew?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right. God damn it. What is up,
bars. What is up, both of you?
Cal? Whoa!
Let's go.
That was the original, like the EP version, and then the mixtape. Boom, boom.
Yeah, facts.
All launched in one setting. If you missed it, too bad. It's not coming back. All right, let's start the podcast like we always do with what we wore on feet, or what we're planning on wearing on feet tomorrow. Let's mix it up.
Mhm.
Q, hit him up.
Tomorrow's gonna be a chill day, man. I think I have a quick meeting in the morning, so I'm probably gonna go comfy cozy and do like a New Balance 990 V5 in like the
Oh.
gray.
Yeah.
Just keeping
Very
it simple, and
classic.
then
Yeah.
just like a koala sweatsuit, like comfort, man. Like
Oh,
it's
shit.
Friday,
Okay.
right? So yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. Gray on gray on gray.
Dig it.
Cal,
Gray day.
what do you plan on wearing?
Well, I'm gonna say what I'm wearing on Saturday because tomorrow I'm chilling out, but Saturday I got a DJ show I'm going to, so I gotta have something comfortable on my feet, and I'm gonna go with the 997S Comme des Garçons New Balance.
That's
Oh,
a
black.
nice one. Yeah.
yep.
Yeah, it's black black leather in case anything spills on it. I'll be all right.
Yeah. That one's so good. 997S.
Yes.
Very good. I'm also gonna tweak it a bit and tell the people what I'm gonna wear on Saturday. Sorry, Alvin. Did you want to switch your day to Saturday as well for what you plan on wearing, or you're
Yeah,
good?
I could.
Yeah.
I could.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll go after.
So, I have a quick trip I need to take. Unexpected trip that I need to take to Washington, D.C. A little family
Ooh.
stuff. So it's been a while that I've been on a plane. So
Oh,
it's a very quick trip, packing very light. And then I'm figuring on what I'm gonna wear, and I planned the whole trip out, booked the hotel, and I'm timing everything, and I'm looking at the weather in Washington, D.C. versus the weather here in Montreal. Here in Montreal, it is in the feels like minus 20, crispy,
Yeah.
chilly.
Ugh.
Should we convert it to Fahrenheit? I don't know what that is for Fahrenheit. It's balls
it's cold.
cold. It's cold.
Yeah.
Expect heavy shrinkage. But in Washington D.C., it's 0 degrees ish.
Oh,
Nice.
summer.
Yeah, like compared to what we're feeling here, it's nothing. So I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
I can dress quote unquote light, and I'm like, first I had like this whole outfit, like a little bit of, I guess you can call it tech gear, some North Face, a North Face fleece with a little North Face like shell, and then some loose trousers by Quality. And I was gonna figure on the sneakers, and I was trying to figure it out because I don't want to pack too much stuff. So I was trying to wear one pair of sneakers for the whole trip. And then on Instagram popped up an image of our good friend Jerry Lorenzo.
Ooh.
The dude's-
Good friend.
Yeah, very good friend. And he's rocking like a wool coat with a sweatsuit, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, fuck, that looks good. Jerry makes it look so good. And I'm like, that would be mighty comfy on the plane ride over there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I go, it is lighter weather there. I don't need the fleecy with the shell action. So I switched it up. Okay. Um, I will be wearing an essentials sweatsuit from Quality. It's
Ooh,
like it's like a vintage black. So it's like
Yeah.
okay.
not fully black, right? Top
Yeah.
and bottom, like the perfect hoodie, and then sweatpants. So I'm very happy with that, and I'm gonna wear a wool jacket on top over it. You
That's
know,
the look. That's the look.
that's a look. And I was figuring on a pair of sneakers. Um, I almost went with off white two, off white Jordan 2 in the
Ooh,
Mm.
black colorway, right?
Yeah.
But then also Instagram telling me what I'm doing could be a bit better. And I switched up into the Nigel Sylvester Jordan 4 RM in the gray driveway colorway
nice.
instead.
Very
Yes.
nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well
that
done.
some I'm gonna bring some white socks, white crew socks, and gray crew socks, and I have the sweatsuit for the airplane ride. I'm still bringing the loose trousers with me on the trip, so that'll be that, the big sweater, and I'll be fine. And yeah, that's the outfit for while I'm in Washington, the DC. Yes.
Oh, the DC.
Yeah, on Saturday. So again, Saturday, Alvin, what do you
Saturday,
plan on
man.
wearing Saturday?
So in the evening, wifey and I are going out.
Ooh.
It's a birthday celebration, so we are also going to like a DJ show. I believe
Yeah.
it's DJ starting from scratch and some of the crew.
Mm.
And
Huh.
because it's like that kind of event, I also want to wear leather because there's potential spillage.
Mm.
So I'm probably gonna go like I kind of have an outfit, but I'm gonna go Air Jordan 1 Royal High.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I believe if they're clean, because I can't remember if they're in the laundry, some koala utility cargos in
Mm.
the camo,
Yeah.
and then just like a button up, like
Oh,
a
that's good.
denim button up
That's
Nice.
good.
with my still the still fitted, the one we wore for last episode, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I see it. Camo
That's
and
it.
Jordan ones
It's just
is very nice.
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Very.
everyone's gonna be like our age, like 35 to 40, maybe even higher.
Mm.
So they're gonna get the vibe. You know, everyone's like knows, like
Yeah, 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 yeah.
not a lot of young people over there with the baggy stuff. Not that the baggy stuff is bad. It's just it's
No,
not me.
I get it. I get it, and they'll get it. And let's get to it. Fit Grid brought to you by our good friends over at Quality. You can find them on Instagram at Quality, Kuallatee. Tell them the Sneaker Podcast sent you. This week, Alvin, you have a Fit Grid for us.
I do. I'm calling this Book of Koala.
Ooh.
It's reference to
Oh,
Book of Power because it's kind of like preppy and like college vibes.
Mm.
So we're gonna go base layer premium tech essentials, just a white tee.
Yeah,
On top of that, we're going with the short sleeve poplin in white, and then on
Mm.
top of that, we're going V-neck varsity sweater.
yeah.
Um,
yeesh.
and then on top of that, we're going we're gonna do the varsity jacket 4.0 in the navy blue.
Love that one. Very nice.
Yeah.
Um,
That's the one.
and I love and the brown sleeves, bro. Like, come on,
Mhm.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
crazy. And then we're going performance denim slim in like it's kind of like a dark wash.
Yeah.
Um, and then I'm gonna throw in a little wrench. This is the first time we're doing this on the show. I'm adding a still fitted to finish
Perfect.
off
Amazing.
the
Yeah.
fit. So initially I was gonna do Chicago Cubs, the family business fitted, just because it has the brown brim and then it's got the red and brown on the logo, and then that cream just finishes everything off. But we're gonna go Blue Jays spicy patty because it's still available on Still Dossier.
Yeah. I
And
like
it's
that
still
collection.
similar colorway. Yeah, super super clean, man. Plus, it's still got the brown brim to like tie in with the sleeves of the
Very nice.
jacket. So
That jacket is crazy. It's also got the yellow on it too that ties in with
Yeah,
the
the
hat and
gold.
the jacket.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fire.
yeah,
I love it.
yeah.
I
That
love
jacket's super
that
nice, though.
jacket sweater combo. Very
Yeah,
Yes,
nice.
man.
Yeah.
the K
So it's like,
branding. The K branding
first
gets
day,
me on that sweater for sure.
always, bro.
All right. Very nice fit. Audience members, if you have a sneaker you might suggest that would match perfectly with this fit grid, hit us up in the DMs. Let the people know. Cal, what do you think would go well with this fit?
Just because this is how I do it, I'm gonna go with the what is the name now? Geez, 218 Jordan Lows, the brown
Right.
ones.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yes.
I really hope those are the right numbers. I apologize. That's a pretty
No,
important
I
shoe,
think
and
that's
it's
right.
very beautiful.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's because that's what I wear with that jacket, and I really like those shoes.
yeah, that's
They got
fire.
blue hits on it, they got red hits on it, and they got brown, so it goes really good with that jacket.
I like it. I like it. Um,
Yep.
I'm gonna go Jordan 1 Black Toe.
Oh yeah, bud.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, because with those jeans, that denim, I know it's gonna cover some of the top of the shoe, but you're gonna get that red and that black, a little hit of red, not too much red, but it'll call back to the K on the chest of
Yeah,
that jacket. So I think that'll work.
clean.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. I
very
like that.
nice.
Definitely.
Again, check out our good friends, Quality.com. You could use our coupon code SPOD20 to get 20% off your order. Bow, bow, bow. And let's since you mentioned you did that killer combo of bringing in Still.ca hat onto the top of this fit grid, we're going to talk about our good friends over at Still.ca. That is STYLL.ca. Cal, what do they have this week for us?
Still has a big day on Saturday. They've only shown a couple things, so we'll go through them. But I'll let you know what else I've read and found.
Oh, dang.
We're gonna start off with Still is dropping a hoodie. It's the Sparkling or Still hoodie, which
Yeah.
is made
Fire.
in Canada. It's a black hoodie with the OG Still in the green across the chest. It's also got the S with that little bling diamond hit on the sleeve.
Yeah.
It's a 400 GSM hoodie, and it's said to be from the same blanks that Supreme uses.
Very
So
nice.
Jeez.
they're very nice. The reverse weave details on it, I really like.
Yeah.
Going up the hood and down the sides, it's a very nice hoodie.
Very cool. Very
And the
clean.
long, yes, it's very clean. I like that they use the OG logo as well. And then from there, apparently there is 7 hats dropping on Saturday. Okay,
Jeez.
seven hats, and from what I see, they said it's a steel sale, $30 fitteds.
No.
What?
Maybe I've read this wrong. I was gonna reach out, but I didn't because I was like, no, this is the information I have. This is what I'm going with. And so they said originally there's a handful of hats dropping on Saturday, and I read in the combo or handful of hats dropping on Saturday, still sale, $30 fitteds. Then I read in the comments 7 of them, 7
Damn.
hats.
Jeez.
So
That's
so far we
crazy.
got to look at 2 of them at the time of recording. They're both Blue Jays hats, and they're calling it the canvas cotton pack.
Okay.
One seems to be in a black, and it has the Jaybird, the Angry Bird, with the
Yeah.
30th
Yeah.
patch on the side. I don't know, but from what I've seen, that hat is on par with black Air Force Ones. It's
Okay.
very nice. It looks like they come in a cotton canvas. The next is a navy blue Blue Jays with the
Fire.
back-to-back World Series patch on the side,
That's chill.
which I am unfamiliar with.
Yeah.
I don't know when the last time somebody used it. I haven't seen it in the while that I've been looking at hats. It's a very cool patch. Navy. It's got red hits on it with the OG Blue Jays logo. And I think I'm gonna have to go for that one, to be completely honest.
Very nice.
Because
No, it's fire.
I am not familiar with that patch. That's a nice patch.
Wow. So good.
Yeah. And
Very
then,
clean.
I mean, probably by the time we publish this, they're going to be like, oh, here's some more of those 7 hats, ladies and gentlemen.
7 hats. Yeah. Oh, wow. 7 hats Saturday.
7 hats
Still.
Saturday with the Still hoodie.
If you do sneaker mat though, 7 hats, if they're all gonna be $30, that's only $210, so it's still below Jordan retail. So you can cop all those hats, bro.
Yeah,
a
right.
week, a week's worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, straight
And
up.
that, I believe
done.
that makes the free shipping kick in for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Amazing from still.ca. Find him on Instagram at still.ca. Again, STYLL.ca. Best hat shop in Canada. Hands
Bar
down.
none.
Boom. Amazing. Now let's get on to the next part of our podcast. It is called New Shit. Who's got something new this week?
Not me.
I got a bunch of sneaker adjacent.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's go.
Kith sneaker adjacent. I had a bunch of Kith stuff landing for me. So we'll start off with this one here, which is they had their New York Rangers drop.
Oh,
And I grabbed the mini stick pack from it.
very cool.
Oh, fire.
And it was funny. Listeners, if anybody shops at Kith, let me know. I had to get these off the US website. They were not on the Canadian app. I tried to go to the Canadian website. They were not there either. I went to the US website. They were there. They let me cop. Duties and stuff included in it. Shipping was overnight. Like it was Friday. They came on Monday.
Oh.
Yeah, very, very dope. And the funny thing is too, they're made in Canada. I just noticed that earlier today that these are made in Canada. So that's kind of funny, coming from the States.
Yeah.
But yeah, very cool, man. They got these little foam pucks in them. There's like a bunch of 6 little foam pucks with like Kith and New York Rangers branding on them.
Very cool. You know, I'm not a hockey guy, even though I live in a hockey town. There's tons of like hockey equipment being made in like Canada, but like specifically like these small towns in Quebec province.
Oh yeah.
That I can probably drive to, but I don't want to because it's like one road only leads to it type of, like one highway leads to it, and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, and I find these random mini adverts, promos about like who's making these like serious equipment, not just like hockey sticks for everyone, like for specific players type shit, like hockey sticks, helmets, whatever. It's like I might be getting the info wrong again. I'm not a hockey guy, so I like half pay attention, but I'm like very impressed with all the cool stuff that's happening in my quote unquote backyard.
Yeah.
Anyways,
these are probably from over there as well then.
Probably, yeah, because when you said it's made in Canada, yeah, it makes sense. Like we make it all.
Yeah.
Oh.
So that was really cool. I'm glad I got them. I'm not a Rangers fan, but so that's why I didn't go for any of the bigger tagged priced items. But obviously I'm a big Kith fan. I like hockey, and so I had to get these. Like this is childhood memories as well. You know what I mean? Like I used to play with these little plastic mini sticks in the hallways and stuff for like hours and hours for years and years. So that was really cool. Also, Kith Treats actually had a Lunar New Year's drop.
Cool.
And so I picked up the red,
clean,
the red T-shirt with the blossoms on it, the plum blossoms. They got pink hits on it, so I don't have a red Kith T-shirt, and it's got pink on it, so I want it. I didn't know this, but the logo is actually flocked, so that was a nice surprise. Yeah, and so yeah, I'm happy with that. Very cool. Obviously, I like Kith stuff, so I'm gonna like it. I picked up something I'm pretty happy about. I picked up my girl's first Kith piece.
Oh, nice!
Yeah,
let's go.
Yeah, black vintage wash on this Kith, like made it look like needlepoint.
Yeah, it's fire
across the front of it. So that I'm pretty happy with. And lastly, there was something happened at the warehouse. This was a big delay, but from the Kithmas drop, my lamp finally came in. It's the flow lamp,
Very cool.
and
Oh, sick.
hold on, I think I gotta put it down. It's not working right now. Anyways, it's just got a bunch of the Kith logos in it, and they have like some kind of motor in this liquid. There's a liquid,
Yeah.
and the motor starts whipping around all the Kith reflective logos, and it just turns into a party.
Oh,
And
that's fire.
yeah, and it changes colors. I was unaware of that it changes colors. It goes through like 7 different colors: red, green, blue, pink, everything like that. So it's pretty cool once they start flowing around in there, and you get all the light
Oh,
sparkling
Nice.
off.
that's sick,
Yeah,
dog.
You
yeah.
posted a
So
quick story about this, right?
yeah, I did. Yeah,
Yeah,
when I
and
got it.
you put it like, was it like in a box or in the corner of your room or
Yeah,
something?
it was in like a shelving unit.
Yeah,
And
and
so I emptied the shelf and put it in there because I wanted you to be able to see all the lights
I
bouncing
was
off the
like,
walls.
where is he? What establishment has this? And what does it say Kith on it?
Yeah, yeah. That was yeah, it
I
was
thought
in
it was
like a
like
shelving unit.
a person tall tubing thing. Like, shit. Okay.
Yeah, it was I've been waiting for this, man. They had sent numerous emails being like, "Yeah, we're sorry.
Uh,
Something happened like at the warehouse or something like that. It's been delayed." And so it finally came in, and I'm like, I'm literally buying new bedside tables to put it on, like to be completely honest.
that's funny.
Sick.
Very nice. Very cool.
and and yeah, and that's it.
That's the stuff. Very nice, man. Very nice hauls.
Yeah, it was
Um,
a Kith days.
Kith days. I have a few things here I want to show you guys. So in the last few weeks, a few things happened on sorry, January 4th in Chicago. They declared it Derrick Rose Day,
Yep.
Oh,
right?
fire.
So
Yeah.
January 4th, and it was very cool. The whole thing went down. Our good friend Oscar Castillo from Modern Notoriety got the
Bow, bow, bow,
opportunity to
bow.
shoot Derrick Rose during the
Oh,
unveiling of the whole fucking. They made uh like a portrait of Derrick Rose in like a playground, but made out of flowers like roses. I'm like insane.
oh
Like you can
yeah,
see
that
it
That's
was
from like
fire,
nuts.
bro.
yeah,
Yeah.
and Oscar took the photos for that, so it was like insane. Took the photos for Adidas for that, and stuff. So amazing. Uh, I got like a bit like not emotional, I guess, but like I was like, wow, this is very cool. I'm a big Derrick Rose fan, um, and like what he went through, and like how much people love him. Like the city of
Yeah.
Chicago loves him, but then I think a lot of NBA players and like even just regular people are like, yeah, Derrick Rose is super cool. Like, and I like that. I like that he's remembered like that, like for his playing days, even though like a lot of injuries and such. Well, it got me a bit, like Derrick Rose Day. So I'm like, yeah. And I was semi rehabbing still I'm still rehabbing for my foot for playing. And I'm like, maybe I could play in the new Adidas Resto Mod, like the new what they like their Pro version of the
Oh,
Adidas
right.
line, right? They call it Resto
Okay.
Mod, like cars, restoration and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And so I went on eBay and I started shopping. And yeah, I picked up a few things. All purchase date is all January 4th.
Oh, man.
I picked up the Adidas Rose 1.0 in the
Those are
yellow
clean,
colorway,
bro.
the
Yep.
Simeon High School colorway,
Nice.
right? Uh, like because these came out a few years ago, and I think no one's looking for them really. Um, I got them for very cheap, very like $50
Beautiful.
range.
Yeah, that's fire,
Yeah,
Nice.
bro.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's like some no box. I'm like, okay, they probably hit the outlets in the States, and then
Yeah,
these
for
guys are
sure.
been trying to sell them since then. So I'm like, perfect for me. So I bought these. Also able to score a pair of Adidas Rose 1.5 in the green colorway for when the Chicago Bulls wear their like St. Patty's Day uniforms.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
clean. Yeah.
So very happy with these two pickups. Again, $40.
Crazy.
Like the beauty of me shopping for these is like I just offer low whatever I'm willing to pay. Like I was offering $30, $35 for different things, and whoever whenever it hit, and that's it. So like very happy to get these.
Those green ones are clean.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
love them when they came out. I played in them back in the day when they came out, and I also picked up a random Derrick Rose jersey.
Nice.
Oh, with
Is
the
it
camo,
camo?
bro.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's like black jersey with the lettering is like camo with like a red outline. And
Fire.
so the cool thing about Derrick Rose Chicago Bulls jerseys is back when he was playing for the Bulls, the brand that was affiliated to the NBA for the uniforms was Adidas.
Yeah.
So those
Oh,
jerseys
so
are
it
all
goes with the
Adidas.
kicks too.
It goes with his whole branding stuff. So it's
Yes.
very cool. Was able to pick this one up again, very cheap because no one's looking for it. It's pre-owned as well. I don't care. I just like having it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
very
for
cool.
sure.
Very cool. For those who didn't notice, there was a game in NYC, New York, and Chicago Bulls were playing the Knicks, and everyone had a T-shirt that said 1, 4, and 25, right? January 4th, 2025. The one
Nice.
was his Chicago jersey number. The 4 was his New York jersey number when he played for the Knicks. And 25 is his high school in like Memphis jersey number. So it's like very cool, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
And yeah, oh yes. Also, I picked these up from the Wu Tang site. It is the Wu
Oh
Tang Dunk.
yeah.
Okay, I
Bam.
Sick.
picked them up when they released from the Wu Tang site. Okay, I was like, wow. I was following the Wu Tang Instagram, and I was following. They were sending me text messages because you do something in their DMs, and then they send you text messages to like advise you of different stuff going on. There was a lot of random stuff, and then he goes, "Hey, be part of the hive." And then they're like, "Oh," and I was like, "Oh shit, a link to purchase." I go, "I guess," and I'm like, "I guess everyone got this." So I'm like clicking on it. I was like, "Hey, they're all there. They're all there." I guess I don't know if they're selling out or not. And then I'm just going through the checkout, and I'm like taking my time, and I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's working. All right, wow, they have all these people are buying all these." And then I see in the comments, "Whoa, sold out!" Sold out. What? I go, so I put my purchase in and went through, but apparently it was a bit tougher. So I was
Oh,
kind of happy that I got them.
Oh,
nice.
sick. Sick.
But I knew that they were coming from the States. I just had them shipped directly to Canada. Unfortunately, the shipping carrier that they used connected to Canada Post.
Oh,
Right when the our
So
postal
yeah,
service went on strike,
that was sitting, bro. That was sitting somewhere
sitting.
in a warehouse. Like,
My Wu Tang dunks have been sitting. Like,
yeah,
yeah. And they finally started moving. I think it's like a few weeks after. Like I got them in the new year, so that's how long it
yeah,
took. Okay, I purchased
jeez.
them in November or something.
yeah. That's
So
crazy, bro.
yeah,
I would go crazy if that happened to me, man. I hate that.
it and like part of me was like, it's okay because these days it's like you didn't get your shoe. There's proof. The tracking
Yeah,
just stops, you know. But
yeah,
I was like, this Wu Tang site doesn't really give you an option to like, hey, I didn't get my order because they don't necessarily sell that much stuff, right? Like it's
Okay,
their
yeah.
site, but it's not like a shop, right? They
right.
have a shop, but it's not a shop, right? It's like the Wu Tang site's just a Wu Tang site. So I'm like, shit, how do I go up to Wu Tang and tell them that I want my money back, you know? So, but then they got to me, so I was like, fine, that's great. So I'm like happy to have them, man. Like, and yo, I gotta say, like the people taking photos of their Wu Tang dunks, people are producing like some super nice photos for these.
Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
So
That's
super
great.
happy.
It's
Yeah,
crazy you own that shoe now.
it is crazy. Like Never in my wildest dreams would I have expected to like own those, you know?
For
Super
You guys
crazy.
sure.
lied.
Yeah, insane. Insane. That's it for me. That's it for me.
You
It's like,
know, real
yeah,
quick, I was gonna go back to Derrick Rose. Have you ever got the chance to see Derrick Rose play?
no.
So I believe it was his rookie year. He was 2008 or 2009. I
Mhm.
watched him play in Toronto,
Yeah.
and I was like, I want to see what the hype is about this guy because I don't know him. You know what I mean? I didn't know him at
Yeah,
all. See some highlights or whatever, and then I got to watch him play like live, so that I'm watching him. You know what I
yeah,
mean? The ball
yeah.
might even be over there in that corner, but I'm watching Derrick Rose, and it was magnificent.
Mm,
Like I said, I'm sure it was his rookie year, and he was directing the court when he didn't have the ball. Like everything went through him.
yeah,
Like it was almost as if the dude over there in the corner with the ball would look at him, and Derrick Rose would almost tell him who to pass the ball to.
understood.
Like,
Right, yeah.
yeah, and it really like I was like, wow, this guy's amazing. Like it blew my mind. Like I was like, yeah, this guy's that dude because
Yeah, man.
he was just some kid out there just directing his entire team. It was crazy.
There was a this guy when he was playing, he got me with one dunk, man. Like he was playing against the Knicks and he caught it on the left side and he just took off, man. He just started just driving hard to the basket and he took
Yeah.
off and like two-hand jammed on the Knicks.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the heck just happened?
And he's a guard, bro,
He's
doing
a
that.
guard and he's like a power guard,
Yeah,
like
so explosive. Like,
ferocity and stuff.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
right after that play, I went looking for the Derrick Rose one, like the same shoe, and that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. That's. I bought every shoe for a while. That's why, for those who know, back in the day, Instagram. That's why I was Freaky First Step. It's all through him, man.
Oh wow.
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah, because in one of his commercials,
Oh yeah.
Ken Jong's like, you you want a freaky first step like my man D Rose? You get a shoe. And then it was like freaky first step. I'm like, fuck yeah. That's me. So yeah, but like and yeah, when he won MVP and the way when he did his speech, I was like, oh my god, I'm getting choked up. Yeah, yeah, good times. Very nice, very nice. All right, let's move on to flooding our feeds. This
Let's
week we
do
got
it.
a lot of stuff going on. A few things, a few pairs of sneakers that are already released, but I think it'd be nice that we speak about them just a little bit. Uh, a lot of New Balance. There is a pair of Lorenz Point OG times New Balance 860 V2. Do you guys see
Mm,
this one?
yes,
That
sir.
orange, purple, and then that silver metallics going on that shoe.
I
Do you
like
like
it.
this?
I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah, I think it's very
Super
cool.
clean.
I like it.
Asymmetrical, right? They're
Yeah,
asymmetrical.
yeah.
Yeah. I like them.
I like them. I'm not a huge fan of the 860 V2, but I love the colors, so I'm a bit
It's
torn.
the colorway. It's the colorway.
Yes. Yeah.
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 Uh,
Yeah, I agree, Chris. Like the 860, not all colorways look good on it.
Right.
You
Like,
know,
okay,
it's
if you put that colorway, this Lorenz OG's design on any other New Balance, probably still a nice shoe, you know?
oh
Yeah.
for
Right?
Yeah.
sure.
But the 860 alone, for me, I would probably say no. That's just the way it is. Yeah.
I like the what was the concept one? The 740?
740, yeah.
Yeah, I like the 740. I
I like
think
the
that's
740
like
more. Yeah.
same.
I think that it's yeah, it's got the mesh still, but still has a silhouette of a classic NB,
Like a classic.
if
Yeah.
that's what you call
Yeah.
them,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's it. So it's like Good job, Lorenz OG. Sorry that they gave you the 860. I don't know if that's how it works, but yeah. Okay. Another New Balance. This is a 993, a Jound New Balance 993. I think it just dropped last week or a
Yeah,
week ago. Yeah. Um, what do you guys think about this?
it's Jown, man. And
Yeah.
and they're staying true to their branding. You know what I mean? Like they're staying true to like their New Balance sneakers,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
you know? Very earth tony, very like classic silhouettes. I'm about it.
Yeah. My only thing is like it's so similar to the
It's like
previous 992s.
yeah, I saw a picture. I can't remember who it was, but it was like three of them, and it looked like it was just like the paint cards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah,
That's what it looks
yeah,
like. Like one's dark and then the same shade, but like one's a little bit lighter, and then another shade that's just a little bit lighter. That's what it looks like. But like, I mean, they're all nice. It's just I agree they definitely similar colors.
yeah, yeah.
But what are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
What are you going to do? I can tell you what you can do. If you'd like, you can run over to still.ca or
Oh,
go to their Instagram because we have breaking news. Like,
oh shit.
thank you for doing this
Oh,
before the episode ended, guys. Like, I appreciate that. I thought I was gonna wake up tomorrow morning and see it. We have a steel cord J's, is what they're calling it.
oh, I
There's
need
three of
this.
them, and they are
Oh,
multi-paneled cord Blue Jays hats. Um, they have the
oh.
Oh my
I'm
gosh,
sorry.
yes,
I
please.
just went on still.ca and it's like it's beautiful. What the heck?
yeah.
Yeah.
These are nice. These are really nice. They got some navy cord brims. It looks like on both of them. A brown panel
Mm-hmm.
on the one side. The one has a green panel, like a forest green panel on the other side. The other has a red, almost maybe burgundy. And they're just alternating with another navy blue panel, and one has a nice like tan. It's almost like they're what the cord.
I need them
Same
for the
kind of
for the
concept that they.
Sean Wotherspoons, bro.
Yeah, there you go. There you
I need
go.
them for that. That's sexy.
Yeah, they're both really
Yeah,
nice. I
both of
can't
them.
I can't really pick which one I like. I might have to go with the green front paneled one just because I have the other what the cord that they put
Yeah.
out with the
Oh,
T-bird
true,
on the
true.
front,
Okay.
and that has red. So I might lean towards the brown, green, and navy one. But geez,
That's the one I like, but yeah. They're both very, very nice. Holy. Oh, very nice breaking news there.
yeah,
Yeah.
Perfect
yeah,
timing on the still.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
facts.
For real. Thank you to Still. And there I can tell you that the rest of Saturday's sale will be posted tomorrow.
Very cool.
So get
Nice.
over to their Instagram right now that are
ASAP.
tonight, tomorrow at still.ca.
Very cool. All right. Back to flooding our feed. There is a Jordan 5 grape, the return of the Jordan 5 grape, this time with the Nike Air on the heel. I think that's very cool.
Very
Yep.
cool.
I think the Jordan 5 fans will be very happy to see that. Very clean colorway. Like this is the colorway that grape
Yeah,
colorway.
Will Smith made this colorway, right?
He did though. He did
Yeah,
on Fresh Prince.
yeah.
Like that's I was gonna mention that because like the only reason I mess with Grape Fives is because Will Smith like he made
Fresh
them for
Yeah.
me.
Prince.
Like when I saw him on Fresh Prince and he had them, I needed them.
Hmm. Very
That's
cool.
that's where I draw to when I see them too. That's the only place I can think of seeing them basically
Yeah.
ever is like Will Smith.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Fresh
and then like
Prince.
no laces or anything like that either. Just
yeah,
like
yeah, 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 yeah. That's why they
oh,
did the. This is like grape is another colorway that you just say grape and you're like, oh yeah, Jordan
you
fives.
know which one you're talking about. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
That Nike Air looks nice on the back
very
too.
nice because
yeah,
it's
man.
is it
That
teal? Is
teal
that what
hit.
they call it?
Yeah.
Teal. Yeah.
Mm.
Very cool. Very nice. Very classic. Very retro. Another reissue, Jordan 3 Pure Money making a comeback. Pure Money, for those who know, is when they go all white with a bit of silver,
Hmm.
splash of silver. Very clean. Jordan 3s, are they selling out like they should be? So, well, Black Cat 3 is gone. Like you
Did they
can't,
sell out?
yeah, can't
I
find it.
guess the monotone colors are selling out then.
But
So I think these ones are gonna go though.
yeah, but you know what? I can go to footlocker.ca and find a few sizes of the Black Cement 3s just there.
Yeah, it's crazy,
That's
bro.
that's crazy.
It's
Insane, right?
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
hard to
That's
wrap your head around that.
You think the black cats sold out because they're the black cats
Yeah. All
and the
black
black
for some
and the
reason.
black cat
Oh, that's
fours
true.
are like thousand
Yes.
dollar shoe, and then people
Right.
are like,
Yeah.
I could get the black cat 3 like right now. I'm
Yeah.
I
buying
think
it.
I don't know what the aftermarket value is on those because I'm not interested, but I I bet you it's high. I bet you it's really high because they
I'll
they
check.
just they do it. Like the all black sneakers, all of a sudden they did someone decided that's the one.
No, it's retail, bro. It's like
Oh,
for
for
a size
real?
11 right now, lowest ask
Yeah.
is 367.
Maybe I'm
So it's
wrong,
like
eh?
a
Maybe
little
I'm not
bit
shopping in
over.
the right spots.
I don't know. I feel like they sold out though. Like at least in the like you might be able to find like base size, like 4.5 to
Mm-hmm.
7. But I think anything above a 7 will probably sell out. And then you might be able to find a 13, 14 kicking around. But
Yeah, okay, okay,
it's like
okay,
one of those
okay.
situations, right? Like,
I just found it weird because I to gauge, I just went on Foot Locker, I put Jordan 3s and I looked through them. I go, no, black hats aren't there anymore. But I see the Black Cement 3.
that's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
Wild times.
yeah, yeah. I don't know.
What is life?
maybe lower numbers of the Black Cat 3 because not all shops got them, but it seemed like Black Cement 3 was everywhere.
Or maybe they're just waiting for quote unquote restocks.
Yeah.
They're trying to see the hype to see if like it'll go, and then it'll be like, oh, restock, restock, restock. Like who knows, bro? Like
Yeah.
the game is crazy right now, and I'm kind of
Game's
liking it a lot.
crazy. Yeah, I don't mind it. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I'll take this over every single thing selling out every time.
Yeah. Jordan 3 Pure Money. I don't know. I would for a white Jordan 3, I'll of course go for the white cement 3.
Always,
If you
always. Just
give
like
me
a
a
black Jordan
choice.
3, I'm going black cement always, bro. Like
Right. Exactly.
Get on the Nike app here. It's telling me that the Black Cat is releasing. Looks like February 1st.
maybe it's late shipment.
Yeah.
Could be a late shipment type.
Yeah.
It happens.
Okay.
It's maybe Canada Post still holding on to packages, like you never know, bro. Like
Hmm.
Yo, facts.
That's right.
out here.
Yeah, I don't know. All right. How about Kobe? Kobe 9 China. Kobe 9 EM in China colorway should be coming back next year during the holidays. So like yeah.
I had these, bro. I balled in these, and they're so good.
Yeah. Yeah,
I had
I had a
these
pair
and the Bruce Lee.
separated. Yes, the Bruce Lee
Oh,
as
did
well.
it?
Yeah, and separated. It's not really separate. It's just the bottom the bottom outsole rubber just flippity floppity off.
Oh, yeah, I hear that.
Yeah. But they're old. They're old now.
My that Lunar Lawn uh
Yes. Insole.
insole just it bottomed out on me, and
Uh.
like cushion completely flattened out, so I just had to stop playing in them because my legs, like my feet were hurting, bro. Like
Yeah, that's what I did. Once the outsole flopped off, I just took out the insoles. I'm like, yeah, I like these cool insoles.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I still have a pair of EMs as well, and I really like them. I never balled in them, so mine are still good to go. But it's a good shoe. It's a
It's a
good
good
it's a
shoe.
shoe,
clean
like
shoe,
good looking
bro.
shoe, like for like just
Yeah,
walking too. Yeah.
you can rock them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Very cool. That would be cool. You know what's happening? A lot of Kobe colorways are coming. A lot of they're sticking to the models like the now like the 8, the 9, the 6, the 5, the 4. They're releasing all of these. and they're releasing a lot of colorways. So it's kind of fun to see.
Yeah.
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 I've definitely seen a downshift in aftermarket pricing, which is cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, because I see people like, yo, selling these for 300 something. I'm like, that's like not even $100 over retail. Because mind you, listeners in Canada, you're in the 240 zone
Yeah.
plus taxes for like a Kobe.
Yeah, man.
Depending on the model, some of them hit the $300 mark already. So when someone's trying to sell it in the aftermarket, resale
It's
market
tough, man.
for like
Yeah, bro.
350,
Yeah.
you're pretty
It's not
close to
bad.
retail.
Yeah.
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 And it's cool because it kind of forces like people to actually ball in them or like actually wear them out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, those who are buying them will probably keep them type of deal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. All right. Very exciting. New Balance 990 V6 Action Bronson. What did he call this one? What's this one called? Amazonia.
Amazonia, yeah.
Yeah,
This is nice.
this is nice. All of his
And
are nice.
Yeah.
this one is my favorite he's done. Like personally. I'm still not a huge fan of the V6, but
So,
this
yeah.
colorway talks to me. Like I
Okay.
really like it. Yeah.
Um. So yeah, this is okay. I said all of his designs are nice. I gotta correct that. All of his 990 V6 colorways are very nice. When he
Yeah,
does it
okay.
on like another shoe, I'm like, I could do without this one.
Yeah, he did like those powerlifting shoes or something, right? Didn't
There was
he?
like
Or
a
they?
blue and orange pair, and I was like, no, I don't like this one.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the, even though I don't like you, Cal, I'm not a fan of the 990 V6.
Mm-hmm.
But in the Action Bronson colorways, I would take, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
this
the how he the way he broke up like the midsole with the different colors, I think it helps
Yes.
with making it less clunky,
It's,
yeah.
yeah,
right?
yeah. It's like a 990 that's trying to be sporty.
Yeah, yeah, I get
Yeah, yeah.
you know,
that.
because when you think of 990, you're like, oh, 990 V2 is so sleek and so like
Yeah.
suede and lush. And yeah, even the V5 is like, oh, that's a classic. That's a staple. And then this one's like, hey, what are you doing, man? No. Stop running. Yeah. So, yes, so it's appreciated what he's doing to this model.
Oh
Very
Yeah.
yeah.
cool.
Yeah,
Tough,
I really like these a lot.
yeah, be a tough release, right?
Yeah,
For sure.
definitely.
For
All
sure.
Action Bronson releases are tough. Um, Another very cool New Balance coming out. 992, New Balance 992 Joe Fresh Goods. This one's called Aged Well. I like it. I like it a
Yeah,
lot.
Yeah.
me too.
These colors, man, kind of reminiscent of like his first was it a 992? It was, right?
Yeah, yep.
The heart one.
No emotions or emotions or something like that, or maybe that was the basketball one. That one was some heart thing or something.
Yeah. But geez. Yeah, like I'm
But looks
liking.
like you stuck them in the washing machine and faded them out
Faded
completely.
it,
Yeah,
yeah,
age
yeah.
well.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Oh, now I get it, bro.
Yo, this guy
No, they're
brings it
clean
full
though.
circle. I like
Yeah,
it. Gonna be another very tough get, which is
for sure.
unfortunate for the fans of it, but exciting. I like these collaborators that never miss, that hardly miss.
Yeah,
yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
agreed.
I like that. Like looking at the picture right now, I like that he just threw those blue laces just come out of nowhere. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Oh
those, I
man.
can't see another speck of blue on this whole shoe, and then all of a sudden there's this boom, like baby
Yeah.
blue laces. Like, oh, that's cool, man.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. Very cool. Very
It
nice
looks like he's got
ad.
like some army, like some olive green ones there too on the bottom.
Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah.
All the
But
laces, bro. Send that.
they
These are
don't.
cool, man.
It's yeah. It doesn't. I don't. It doesn't clash. He's good, man, because
No, it doesn't.
he never uses like let's say only one color.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he does. And then 993s. Sorry. Where
Oh,
right?
Oh
Like
yeah,
it's like all green or all blue or
they're
all
all mono. Yeah.
yeah, sorry.
oh, that's right. That's right.
But I feel like uh he pairs colors extremely well.
For sure.
Like when he
I
goes
think his red
multicolor like
ones,
these.
yeah. And I think his red ones had baby blue laces, no? Or like they came with them. I've seen pictures with
Yes.
baby blue laces in them, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're right
Yeah.
because I think it had little baby blue hits on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it might have had like a couple, like maybe one of those little lace loop things,
What a
one of those
monster
little
Mm,
shoe.
stitching around them. Yeah, that story is crazy. Like he put that shoe together super fast. They just pumped it out real quick, and then
Mm-hmm.
it took over the whole All Star weekend. A New
I
Balance
no,
remember.
facts,
running
bro.
shoe.
Contender for sneaker of the year type shit on the
Yeah.
fly. Yeah. Clutch. Mr. Clutch. All right. Um I think that's good. That's it for flooding our feeds. A lot of good stuff coming up. Exciting. Very cool.
Definitely.
Yeah. All right. So this week we could talk a little bit about brands hitting like a creative rut. I brought this up just because I felt like for a little bit for the past few weeks I've been in a buyer's creative rut. I'm the sneakerhead. I'm the buyer of the sneakers. They're the brands. They're the sellers of the sneakers. I was in a creative rut in terms of being excited about the shoe that about shoes. Me picking up shoes and stuff like that. So at a certain point, it kicked in. It kicked back in. Like it was like, let me start searching this. I know I'm feeling all right when I start going on random websites, start searching for sneakers. And the weird thing is, it always seems to be a New Balance sneaker that brings me back in. That's the
Mm,
little
Oh.
fix. That's the little that's the thing that brings me back. And if you ask me if I wear more Nike, Adidas, Reebok, Vans, New Balance, Asics, I'll probably not say New Balance.
yeah.
Just I don't know whether I don't know what I'm wearing, the style that I'm trying to rock these days, whatever. It might not be New Balance, but in terms of me finding something to buy and finding the right price for it and then buying it, it always seems to be New Balance for me because I don't know. The pieces that I've picked for my New Balance collection are, I don't know if you can call me bougie, but I only get collabs.
Yeah.
That's just the way it is. Um, and it's always like something that's suede and it's always something that's it like the collabs are a bit hard to gauge in terms of like when you should buy them to get a good price and such. So for me, the hunting aspect of it is like a bit more out there than versus like a Nike that has like, I don't know, 200 colorways of an Air Max 1. So I'm like, shit,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But I know that in New Balance, there's like, for me, for my personal taste, maybe 4 New Balance 9060s that I'll really like, that I'll consider buying. So my searches, my hunts are more like targeted. So that's how I get out of a sneaker rut for myself. Do you guys have something like that? Or did you, if you look back at it now, can you pinpoint what brand or what particular type of shoe brings you back? Or is it a specific collab?
Go ahead, Kyle.
This year, I mean, you know, like doesn't have to be said that Ronnie put something out and that does it for me. But like, you know what I mean? Kith
Yeah.
puts out a shoe, I'm gonna want it. I'm gonna be happy with it when I get it. Um, even those last ones that I got the 1000s, I was like, man, I really didn't care about buying a monotone, almost pretty much monotone colored suede shoe. And I get it in hand. I'm like, this is money. I love it.
Yeah.
Like this is a great shoe. So that's just what Kith does. But aside from that, it's it's almost been the fact that a lot of people have been looking not at so much the Asics and New Balance that I collect, but at Asics and New Balance that a lot of these Nikes have been sliding under the radar.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of what's got me back in because I've been able, it's been years since I've been able to pick up the Nikes I want, especially at good prices. You know what I mean? Like finding a pair of Nikes at the outlet and it's like, yo, I actually want these. I'm not just buying these because they're $80, but this is a shoe I actually want.
Yeah.
And I'm able to scoop it low. So being able to like this year scoop a bunch of Nikes and stuff like that at retail or less, it really I bought more shoes than I planned on buying last year, a lot more because they were just attainable.
Yeah.
And it was shoes that like I actually wanted. So I don't think for me it was really that. I feel like when there's something that I like that other people don't really like, I like it more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I first got into New Balance and Asics, like I got obsessed with it because everybody liked Jordans. Like not everybody, obviously there's people collecting Asics and New Balance way before me. And that's who I saw their product photos and stuff that made me get into the shoe. But I just mean like the masses. Everybody was
Yeah.
into Jordans. And then I was like, for the first time, seeing like this butter soft suede. And I was like, I love this. And I love that you don't. You know what I
Oh, yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
fact
yeah.
that you don't love this makes me love it more. So, like, I think that's kind of what happened with Nike this last year that everybody was like jumping on this like Asics and New Balance wave the
I
last couple of
get
years,
it.
and I
Yeah.
was like, all right, cool. Like you guys are into that. Well, I'm gonna go scoop up all this stuff that you guys are just letting me grab because you're gonna regret that later. Like
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm-hmm.
don't like this, man. Wait till later, and you see me wearing it, and you realize like I should have got those.
Yeah. Yeah, very good. Yes. I like you're so right, man. It's true. This resurgence for the Asics and New Balance because of like tech runner stuff. Tech
Hmm.
runners? Tech runners.
Tech
Yeah.
runners.
Because of that wave, it's true. All the that's what part of me believes that's why Black Cement threes are sitting.
For sure.
Yeah,
What the fuck,
yeah.
man? Yeah. And that's why Nike got a bit worried and gave us a 25% off discount, you know? It's like
Yeah.
so you're totally right. Yeah, and you are zigging when they're everyone's zagging. It's true, bro. That's good. It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Very fair.
Yeah. I don't think I'm ever in like a rut because I'm technically always looking. Like,
Hmm.
I mean, I'm not ever looking for a specific thing, but I'm like Cal, bro. Like when I like a silhouette, like I go ham. Like last year for me was like the Air Jordan 1 lows.
Yes.
That latter, like the latter part of the year, like I was screwed, bro. Like I don't know how many pairs came out, but it was like I know there were too many that are in my stack right now. But and then also like the P6000, right? Because like no one messes with the P6000,
Right.
and it's like even though Makeway like released their thing, like a bunch of them are still popping off in like the outlet for like 70, $80, and that's like I'm about it because like it's a comfortable shoe and like
I gotta say, I browse through like sale item. A lot of shops are having like end of season sale type stuff, and there's always like Vomeros and
yeah,
whatnots, and they have all these Nike runners, I guess you can call them, and some P6000s pop up as well, and it looks like a fucking comfy shoe. Like
yeah.
Yes.
Vomero looks like a comfy shoe, but the P6000 looks like it's really comfy shoe. Like,
I would say in comparison, like they're both like cushion wise, they're both pretty good. The Vomero, for me anyway, it just like where the toe box is, it's kind of presses down on my foot, like the top of the toe box,
Okay. Yes.
if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
And then which I don't, I'll still wear them. Like they're still good for my foot. It's just I find the P6000 a bit more comfortable just because it gives me that room, bro. Like it just,
It
I
looks
have the
very
space.
cushiony too.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. The cushion on them is like, I was
Yeah.
surprised. I didn't expect it because it was cheaper than the Vomero. I didn't expect it to have uh like that much cushioning. I expected to have decent, but not that much. And I was like, when I put my foot in for the first time, I was like, oh, this is, I could wear these like all day long and not,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
yeah, we'll see what happens this year though, bro. Because like, there's more Jordan 1 lows coming out. There's Jordan 1 highs coming out. Bunch of NBs. Like,
Yeah. 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 I don't know. It's gonna be something. All right. Since we are talking about like uh creative ruts and stuff, let's talk about the brands hitting a creative rut.
mm,
Uh, we can tell that some brands might be having some difficulties, or from our perspective, no, doesn't it look like they need a bit of help and some stuff?
Yeah,
yeah,
I
maybe.
think it's the two biggest ones. I
Mm-hmm.
think Adidas and Nike are both, they don't know what to do. I think they're both kind of lost.
Right.
Like
I think it's
Jerry
more
was supposed to
Nike
be
though,
the
bro.
save. Yeah, but I mean Jerry was supposed to be the savior of Adidas, and his
Yeah.
shoes are going to the outlets. They're
Yeah.
not selling like
Really?
that. Yeah,
I can't. No. Wait. Huh?
like not here, but I see them in the outlets on Instagram and stuff like that, like
Oh yeah. Because I
multiple
can't buy.
times.
Oh, okay. I get it. In the States,
Yes,
here in
in the
Canada,
States. Yeah,
we get maybe one model, one colorway, and it sells out. But it's one model, like one
yeah,
colorway.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. I'd love to be experiencing the outlet stuff because I'm looking for pairs. And like I
Yeah.
look at reviews and they're like, they're made narrow, they're made this. So maybe wide footers stay away from the shoe. I'm like, but I don't want to stay away. I actually would like the
yeah,
shoe,
yeah,
you know? But I can't tell unless I try it on. And there's
Yeah, that's
none in
facts.
stores here. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Okay. Shit. Yeah,
yeah.
you're right.
I mean I haven't really looked for them because I figured they're gonna be gone, but I've seen it on YouTube and
Uh-huh.
on Instagram that people, they're popping up like the clothing selection and or the clothing collections and everything as well.
I'll,
Um,
I'll say
so
this though about Adidas. It may seem like their like the lifestyle stuff is needs help. Their basketball does not. Their
yeah,
No.
basketball is extremely strong right now.
No.
yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
I
Yeah,
might
You're right.
say like top or they're one or two, you know, like they're not far off the top because every seems like all of their signature athletes are getting banger models, you
Mm-hmm.
know. And
Yeah, that's
it's
facts.
yeah, like AE, they're still pumping out the ones. Like people are still
hmm
liking the ones. AE1,
Yeah.
the Harden, it's at model number 9, and
Yeah.
people have been excited for the last few, right? Like the 7, the 8,
yeah.
people were
And
like, "Yo, this is a good shoe." And
I've
now
seen
the 9.
reviews on the new one
Yeah.
that they're all saying it's good as well.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
the Dawn issue went a different way from like what he's had in the past, and it looks very nice. Looks so good. The Dawn, the Dame looks very nice too with that freaking Bape collab. Anyways, seems like Adidas basketball is doing okay in terms of creativity,
that's that's true.
but that does like, what I get it though. We're talking about like the
Yeah,
lifestyle
I
We're
stuff.
looking at it
yeah,
from,
the
yeah,
lifestyle,
yeah.
yeah, that I don't see them
But
really
like
doing
the
anything.
Samba still sells everywhere. Like I still see that on foot everywhere, bro.
I yeah.
Yeah,
Ye-
but
Like
I
all
mean
their,
that's one samba. You know what I mean? You see that you don't see too many different colorways of it either, do you?
yeah, it's
Or do
always
you?
that
the
classic
white, yeah, with
colorway.
Yeah,
the black stripes.
Right.
Um, I think Puma kind of did the same thing with their Speed Cat. Like they
Mm-hmm.
flooded it, made it a thing, and like people started buying it. Um, So, do you guys think that a new silhouette from a brand would work better, or focus on bringing back classics?
I think right now it's just classics, bro. Like if you're talking like lifestyle,
Yeah.
classics are killing it right now, bro. Like especially when they're retroing like the tech runners, like when they retro like a Cayano 14 or some shit, like
Yeah, you're right.
you know what I mean? And it's just like I mean, I guess New Balance has been introducing new silhouettes, maybe, but I don't know, bro. Like if it's lifestyle, I think right now, like classic, like who would have thought the Puma Speed Cat would be a thing again? You know, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
and back in the day, it wasn't like this crowd purchasing the Speed Cat. It was like I don't know if this is cool to say anymore, but like the Genos who like you know the Jersey Shore like fist
Uh-huh.
pumping, like that was the swag back in the day with the Speed Cats, and now it's like baggy pants, like
Yeah, it's like the
you know what I mean?
Yes,
opposite
Like
of what you.
it's
It's
runway.
total
like the
opposite.
opposite of what
Yeah,
you would have worn
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
Like you'd never wear
yeah.
baggy pants with a speed cat.
yeah,
No, it
Like
was like
yeah,
always tight pants with a tight shirt, and like you were like ready to hit up a club or something. You know what I mean? Like it's just
yeah,
yeah.
it's the swag, the style is different now, which is cool, and just like I don't know, man. Do
Mm,
we think that brands are in a rut, or is it just that other brands are catching up?
that's what I think.
you think
Because someone
other brands
someone
are
even
catching up?
yeah,
Yeah,
I
dog.
think that they just the trends that like Nike's always been the trend, right? Like I
Okay,
always
Always.
say it that like I'm like Nike will always be Nike. That's just who they are.
right.
But the trend is for the first time ever really is not trending to what Nike's doing,
Yeah.
you know. And then like
Okay.
even someone said to me today, um, they said like about Jordan brand, they're like they might have been talking about Nike, but it was should have been about like Jordan brand was the context, and they're like, there's no innovation,
Yeah.
and I'm like, well, who who goes to Jordan brand for innovation?
I know, bro.
Nobody,
All
you
the
know,
Lucas are
nobody.
sitting. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly. Nobody cares about the Lucas. Nobody cares about the Tatums. You go to Jordan Brand for the retros.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
And
facts.
so, like, what are they really supposed to
Well,
do? It's the trend is not going their
no,
way.
they 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 know that because the retros that they produce don't have any tech in them anymore.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they straight up, I don't know if it's still the same, but like they used to put cardboard in the shoe.
Yeah, and
So
they're even like there's been times when they removed the 4-foot zoom.
yeah,
Now they just left the bag in the back that you could see, and the zoom in the front is gone, and it's just
yeah,
a piece of
Yeah.
foam there now.
and it
Yeah.
like yeah, you're not supposed to ball in them anymore, ish.
Yeah.
You know the retros. I'm saying.
So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, that's in my mind that's not their issue. Jordan's issue is not they're not innovating
Mm-hmm,
because
mm-hmm.
even the shoes that's going off right now, the trend is that they're 2000s runners. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like these are not new innovations. These are
No.
25-year-old shoes
Yeah.
that that
Yeah.
like are not like yeah, I mean, and yeah, Jesus, 2025, they're 25-year-old shoes.
So
So
so do you think it's good that that every brand is kind of competing?
I
Fuck
do.
yeah. I love this shit,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah. I
It's
do
so it's
think
good
Nike's
for
scrambling.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
super facts. Hence the one of nuns are now not one of none. You know, like
Bro. Yeah.
that's why like
Yeah.
all the retro, like the Wu-Tangs came back, like the chlorophylls, like that's why those are coming back because they need to be on top. And
Uh-huh.
I don't know if they'll achieve that this year, but we'll see,
And
man. Like,
Going
that's the
hard
thing
with
too,
the yeah.
because like you gotta they really they have to focus on the younger people, right?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Because they're the ones that set the trends and spend all the money, and there's so many of them. And I'm a little concerned that these guys are not going to give a shit about the undefeated fours. They don't know what they are. They never
Yes, yes,
seen
yes,
them.
yes, yes, yes.
It's just a green four. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah.
That they're like obviously it's a four, so it might be great and might sell off the thing. But I'm concerned that some of them have no
The
idea what
that
it
the
actually is.
that the Black Cat 4 will be worth more than the Undefeated 4 in the
Yes.
aftermarket. Yeah.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Oh,
That
shit.
it, like, yeah, that's exactly it. Is that it's like, are you even doing the right thing? Because yeah, that's appealing to us,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
but we shouldn't be your target market. Like, yes,
Yeah.
Also,
we
yeah.
do have the money to buy the shoes and stuff, but there's a lot less of us that
Which,
are in
yes.
our age range that buy shoes than there is these like younger people that
Mm-hmm.
there's so many of them. There's so many now. Like
Yes.
that that's who you got to sell shoes to. And I don't know if they're gonna give a shit about these shoes, man.
It's
Like,
true. You're right. Like we're at the age where we have a bit more money to spend on shoes, but we're not the target. We shouldn't be the target audience.
yeah,
Yeah.
like there's out of 100 sneaker buyers, there's 10 of us, and we might have more money than the other 90. But how much more money do we have? There's 90 of them.
And we're
There's
we're
only
we're
10 of
not looking to
us.
spend all our money.
Yeah,
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 you're not like,
exactly.
hold on,
Yeah.
man.
No.
Yeah. So like that's it. That's what's trippy to me. I'm just like, what's gonna happen? Like,
Mm-hmm.
and I really don't know what they're thinking with this Jordan 1 bread, man. Like, I know they're trying to bring the hype back, and they're like, "Oh, we got banned from Instagram, and they deleted their socials, and there's only
Yeah.
10,000, and the people have to wear white gloves." Like, shout out to Soul Savvy for the write up that they had about it, that like put me on to even more than I knew about it. But it's like there's still only 10,000 pairs, man. Like,
Yeah.
you're charging an arm and a leg for these 10,000 pairs. That's it's not gonna save something. Like, I'm convinced they're terrified that it's not going to sell.
Well,
I'm convinced that they think if they released 100,000 pairs, they're not going to
Don't they
sell.
know? Like yeah, I don't know. It's so weird because they have the perfect. They just released the Lost and Found. It's
Mhm.
if you release something as good as the Lost and Found, you'll sell out like the Lost and Found.
Yeah,
I don't care that the Lost and Found was what? How many years ago? 2 years ago? About
no, more than
yeah.
that, no?
I
3?
think it was like 3 or
Two, three
4
years?
now. Yeah,
Yeah,
3
bro.
years. Yeah,
It'll still sell
yeah,
like to the same degree. But don't fucking put like like make it good, man. Like don't make it like don't change the fucking logo. Don't just age it a bit. That's all you should do.
Yeah.
Just age it a bit, okay?
What's getting me about it is that like I get it, like they're trying to pull the story and how it's OG shape, OG everything, but it also looks like the leather looks super stiff.
yeah,
Like and like Chris said mentioned before, like that like OG shape, like it's not like wide foot friendly, bro. Like
No.
that hurts.
Yeah.
And then when you partner it with like leather that doesn't look like it's gonna move or stretch
Yes.
for you, like it's gonna be
You'll
tough.
fucking
Like
dig in
I'm
your
never
foot.
wearing that shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, bro. Like so
Ugh.
I don't know. Like they're definitely trying to lean on storytelling and like building the hype on these, but
I think their timing is
like
off because they're bringing like you want to make it OG. Well, the people that remembered how OG used to be again are not your target, are not the majority of your target audience, right?
yeah.
yeah,
Give the
it's
kids what they want.
yeah. Maybe that's why there's only 10,000 pairs, because it's supposed to be
Mm,
enough for all of us.
only the
Yeah.
older heads. Yeah.
Facts.
With all our money to spend for 250 US on a Jordan 1, that's crazy.
No.
Um that's the thing though too, like they got to think this is Jordan 1 hype is not there anymore. But
Hmm.
Yeah.
if there was a shoot to bring it back, this could be it. This is the one. This is the one that the kids are still going to like,
Yeah.
because it's the bread, it's the one, it's the band, it's
You can't
this is
deny
the
it.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then you had your chance, and you this is what you're doing with it, and it's just
How
weird.
did the Black Toe release? That released, right?
I think that's in 23 days.
Oh shit, sorry.
Yes, it
Okay, so
is.
that one's releasing in soon.
Shouts to Lawrence.
Yeah,
So look,
yeah.
we'll see how this goes with that non-wings logo, right? This doesn't have the
Yeah.
wings logo.
Yeah.
That's how
Well,
I'm gonna get it, because everybody's gonna hate that, and I'm gonna be like, okay, I'll buy them
All right.
because I don't mind that at all.
This is what I'm gonna try to sell mine because mine has the Wings logo.
For real?
Oh.
It's gonna be worth
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
No? Yeah.
Cash in, boy.
Which one do you have? 2016?
Possibly. I gotta double check. But
Yeah.
Wings logo, baby. If anyone there's a size 11, holla at your boy.
Oh,
Joking.
damn. Okay. Yeah. Um. Shit. So
What they did with that Wings logo is what they should have done with the Wu-Tangs and with the Undefeateds. Just change
10,000?
something to make it a little bit different. No, with the Wings logo,
Oh,
changing the
gotcha.
Wings logo.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
You know, like if that was
I hear
if the
that.
Wu-Tang came out in a low, it would have still sold
Oh
just
my
as many
goodness.
pairs.
Yeah.
I
So
think it would have
smart.
been more hype.
More
And
More hype.
different
Because like
hype.
imagine like
Yeah.
the photos that people are gonna want to take with the low and the high together, bro. Like that's a collection right there. You
Yeah,
know
I
what I
don't
mean?
know
Like,
what it didn't do that. Cal, that idea is like fucking brilliant.
yeah. And then
Yeah.
you would have had the people who bought the low looking for the high because they want the
You
fucking
can't
that
get
photo.
it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Then you know what? Then that re-sparks the Grail talk on the
yeah,
Wu-Tang. Like
yeah,
yeah,
just to remind the people,
yeah,
that's Grail, you
yeah,
know?
yeah.
yeah.
And yeah. And then you have rumors of it coming back, but you never bring it back.
Yeah.
Like Rihanna albums.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then it would have still been the Grail. Like even even the galaxies, right? Like what's gonna happen there?
Yeah.
Is the like Baltimore, Washington, Maryland, Virginia area gonna buy them all? Right? That's who buys all the foams, right?
All the
New York, I
yeah.
phones.
guess too.
DC?
But
Yeah.
I don't see them on the streets, bro. Like right now is the perfect time for foams too. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
Yep.
Those are winter boots, dog. So
The
it's like
boots.
they should be out and about on the street. And
Yeah.
like I don't see them. Like
and that
actually one of my homegirls rocks them, but she's also a stylist, so it kind of makes sense. Like she's super swaggy and she knows her
Hmm.
sneakers. But it's like you're not catching everybody. You know what I mean? Like it's not the
yeah.
general public, which
And
is who you
when
need for the foams.
yeah, and when did they come out originally? The galaxies.
2012.
Mm.
So
All Star. Yeah.
the 23-year-old guy right now was
12.
9 or yeah, like
Oh, the 23-year-old. Yeah. 10-ish. Yeah.
so then like he doesn't care. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
And it's not like you can put him on an NBA player right now so that he can hype up like you know what I
It's
mean?
not.
Because no NBA
I
player
don't.
is gonna ball in foams, bro. Like it's not a sneakerhead
But
era
I don't
in
think
the
it's
NBA.
gonna have that effect either. Like John
No.
Morant balled in like KD4s, made them look fucking nice,
Yeah.
and then they released the KD4, and it went, but not like we
It
should
wasn't
produce
flooding our
mass
feeds,
amounts
bro.
of
Like
KD4s now.
yeah. Yeah.
Not like that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
and even the reaction to the Galaxy KD4s whenever I saw videos on Instagram, again, I don't know if these are set up or if these people are just
Mm-hmm.
saying things, but
Yes.
nobody liked them. None of
No.
those like that generation, none of them liked them. They're all like, this looks like a dad shoe. This looks trash. This
This
looks
looks.
cheap. I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
But
And it's
that's
like,
trippy that those are dad shoes though, bro. Like they consider those dad shoes.
yeah.
Those are shoes my
Holy.
dad
Literally,
liked.
a lot of people said
Yeah.
that they look like dad shoes. A lot of them said that. That was like the popular opinion, is that they look
I
like
mean,
dad
it's true.
shoes.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's
And
so funny
so,
though.
I don't
like,
know. Yeah.
who even knows? Like, yeah, I don't know. Who knows anything with the Black Cement threes? What happened with them? Like,
I think they should just do like classics, but just stick to making it as best of a classic as it is. Like not don't add a twist to it. I get I'm on board with adding a twist to it if you're gonna bring out the fucking one of
yeah,
right? Like the undefeateds, the Wu-Tangs, the Paris Dunks when they come back. Like change it up. Breaking news. But everything else, like if you're gonna do like a bread one, fucking just give us the bread one. Like,
Yeah, but
Mm.
you know,
give us that
Or
quality too.
yeah,
if you're gonna talk band bread one, give us the fucking band bread ones,
yeah.
bro, with the X on the back, because those were
Ooh, the
crazy.
outlet pairs,
There
Yeah,
you
those were,
go.
right?
and then
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
that's a story on its own. And then the box with the X, like, come on, bro, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
those the listeners who don't know about the real band ones that came out with the X on the back,
yeah,
Google it, find out. Like those went straight to outlet. Like how
yeah,
much of a fucking frenzy did that cause?
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
crazy.
good.
Like
Yeah,
even with Nike, even with the black cements, like I love the shape, right?
yeah.
I love the shape. That's why I got them and don't care about my 2018s anymore.
Hmm.
But when you put it up next to the reimagined shape is nicer.
Mm, okay.
And it's like, what are you guys doing? You know what I mean?
What's
You have
different? I
it.
didn't put them
You've
side by
done it.
side.
It's sharper. It's sleeker, man.
Still
The elephant
reimagined.
print is thinner.
Mm,
And the toe is like nice and like almost like a runner sleek around the tip
Hmm.
of it. Where this one
Okay.
is still kind of like just drops a little bit. And
So
it's
that's
like
it. Like,
you guys have it. You've done it before.
yeah,
Do it again.
change the color.
Why do you keep throwing like you make this mold and throw it out? What are you
Yeah,
doing? Like
yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't see any storytelling for that shoe either, though.
For the
Like, you know
BC3.
how they're trying to go hard right now on like the campaigns for like the Jordan 1s and shit. Like,
mhm,
I
Yeah.
personally didn't see any for the BC3. I felt like they were just
that's
leaning
true.
on the fact that it was a BC3. You know what
Mm,
I mean? Like, aside from like OG support group or whatever, like where I saw people posting photos of MJ in the Black Cement 3 and like just montages of him like playing in them, like nothing else like really popped out when they were coming out. Like there was no
right.
building of hype, at least from my perspective. Also,
Mm,
I'm trying to stay off social media, so it's like, who knows?
yeah,
No, I think you're right. Like I don't
it's true.
remember it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, it's true. We don't get like the brand as much bombardment from send it out to a
They're
few
trying now
influencers.
though,
Yeah.
but they're struggling still. You know what I mean? Like I think it's too little, too late in a
Yeah.
sense, but
It's
we'll
like
see, man.
Amamanya does a better storytelling for all their drops.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
hype video and then like some storytelling and then you get the backstory for everything. Then
Even like the ALDs, those the green ones that dropped with the yellow.
yeah.
Like people were copping those that I didn't know were like into like AL or into like New Balances, bro. And they're like, "Yo, I
Mm,
had to cop because like it's such a nice color," or like
yeah.
it's just, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that's why, man. Sneaker game's crazy, bruh.
Yeah. I like it. Okay. All right. So it's a competition. It's not a competition. It's a competition. All right. All right. Cool. I get it. I like it. I like it too. I like how it goes. I like how even from a basketball perspective, any brand can jump in now. It's like
Mm.
all these new brands, like all the Chinese brands are also like
Yeah,
have
bro.
so
They're
many
killing it
brands.
right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah,
yeah.
it's great. Very cool. Very cool to see. All right. Um, any shout outs you guys want to throw out before we close it out?
I got a real quick shout out to jumping in with both feet. Um
Shout
my
out.
man tried to help me out with a pair that was on my list and the deal fell through, but just the fact that he knew that those were on my list, then he
Oh,
reached out
damn.
and was willing to like middleman for me to try to get him for me.
Yo,
It,
that's Kuya Mike, bro.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, shout
word.
out to Mike.
Yeah. So,
He's like Chris number two, bro. Like,
I think
yeah, I appreciate that.
these came from him.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I think so too. Because I remember meeting up with
No,
him
no, no, no. I remember
at
the
a Krispy
deal.
Kreme.
I don't think I know. I remember the deal and I remember it coming to fruition and I was like, oh, it's so much easier on the mental when you're dealing with like a friend
For
of
sure,
the fam,
for
or
sure.
the fam of, everyone's good, everyone's chill, no one's out to get you and it's just two people shaking hands, hugging it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, and then it's like he knew exactly what he was doing. He hit me with a pair that was on my list at a price I could not deny. I was not in the market to be buying a pair of shoes, and I was like, yeah, okay, let's make it happen, man. Like, I can't, let's go, because I can't say no to that.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it didn't end up working out, but just the fact that, you know, someone was there to help me out and do that for me, like, I appreciate that.
Very cool. I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. That was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Alvin, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Mr. Qmart and at Canada Got Soul.
Shout out to Canada Got Soul. Cal, where can people find you?
You can find me at Just Calby, and you can find Maya all over the place, but at po.tato on Instagram.
Shout out to Worldwide Potato.
Worldwide Potato, baby.
Worldwide Potato. You can find myself at Christopher.chu, and be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Steel.ca and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.